I'm Mike Arnoldy. I'm a principal architect with TopDown Consulting. When you're getting ready to implement HFM, there are a few things that you as a client can do to get ready for that project. Number one, you need to define what are we going to use HFM for. The general range of things I see is we're going to use it for external reporting only. We're going to use it for external reporting and management reporting. Those decisions will kind of guide what direction the design is going to go. The single biggest thing that will slow down your implementation is the decision of how much history you're going to load. Most clients come into the design session with some very ambitious plans of loading 5, 10 years of history. The reality is that's not needed. When you go live, you need to have current year data and last year data for prior year comparisons. I cannot emphasize enough the challenges of data reconciliation. And most clients that go in with the idea that they're going to load 10 years of history end up loading current year and last year. I have done very focused HFM projects where we built and rolled out the application in 2 to 3 months. These applications were usually implemented due to a merger where we had a very fixed deadline when we had to be done. I would say a more typical project takes 6 to 9 months. The projects that we have done in a very short time frame, we had a dedicated project team from both the consulting side and the client side. These project teams tended to be grouped in a war room, and we had a very clear deadline of when we had to be done. And with everybody in the room focused on that task, we were able to do it in 2 to 3 months. When you've got people that still have their other jobs to do, those are going to take away from the project, and those projects tend to take longer. We need to have management support and some very clear objectives. When we have design decisions that need to be made, we need to have the appropriate people there to make those decisions. We need to have everybody on the same page, going to the common goal. If you're getting ready for an upgrade project to HFM, there are a few things that you want to think about maybe a little differently. One that you should think about is your current application still what you need to do your reporting? An upgrade is a good opportunity to make changes to your application, particularly with the newer releases where you have the option to add custom dimensions. A second thing that you want to look at is streamline your application. Remove the things that you no longer use. This can include reports, old scenarios, maybe forecast budget that are out of date. All of these things mean a smaller application. The upgrade process will go faster. When you look at your scenarios, particularly if you are doing budgeting and forecasting in your application, it should be very apparent that you don't need a budget or a forecast from 2-3 years ago. And those do tend to stay in applications. So remove that. It's a smaller database. The conversion will be faster. Reports, people build reports over time. A lot of them are no longer used. Remove those from the application.